But yes, one very clear message from every state was there. There is a massive skill shortage in every state. Right now, states like Queensland, they are heading towards Olympics. They need infrastructure, high rise building towers are there, and for that they need construction worker. Skilled workers are required. They need medical system as well, that needs to be strengthened. Just because if infrastructure is there, they need more and more foreign workers to build those high rise towers. So for that, if more and more people, they are moving from either interstate or they are moving from offshore, they need good medical system, they need schools. So definitely teachers will be in demand, social welfare workers. So those all are going to be the priority in Queensland. In Queensland, if you are a construction worker, then I think you need not to worry about your permanent residency, because they made this message very clear that Queensland is all about construction trade. Okay, guys, so that's the clear message from Queensland, but I'll be discussing about every state and territory, what they discuss. We will be talking about that. And before that, let's start reading some comments. We'll try to answer some of the comments from TikTok, Facebook, YouTube. Let's start. Okay, so the first one is Rakib Ramzan Bhatti is asking, how to book appointment with you. I am in Perth. If you are in Perth, you go to our website, www.visaempire.com.au. In that booking section, you can just book appointment with senior migration agent or lawyer. So that means that's with me, and we can see you either in the office, or if you want a Zoom consultation, online consultation, phone consultation, we are more than happy to do that. All right. So just a moment. I think there is some stuff lying here. Okay. Now, next one. Can I move to Australia from Canada? Yes, you can move to Australia from Canada, but you need to know actually what all pathways are available for you. What's your age? What's your qualification? What sort of experience do you have? Are you eligible for skill visa, which is almost dead right now in Australia for offshore candidates? If you have like really good skills like construction, then maybe there is an option. Or do you have an employer in Australia who is willing to sponsor you? So there are multiple factors. It's not like, you say, I want to move from Canada to Australia, and there is a simple answer, yes or no. No, it's not like that. We need to assess your eligibility. And for that, book a one-to-one consultation with any of our migration agents, and we will be able to assess them. Now, coming to next one. 186 processing time in regional. It depends solely on occupation. If your occupation is health, it's teaching, it can be quicker. Otherwise, the standard non priority occupation, regional is taking up to 12 months, like a year. CJ is asking, how about civil engineers in Queensland? How about civil engineers in Queensland? So now, if we talk about Queensland, and if we talk about civil engineers definitely, that's again construction, not in trade, but construction professional. So if these kind of professionals are there in Queensland, they made it very clear they are going to prioritize. If you have skill partner, again more priority will be given to you. If you're working in your occupation with higher salary, definitely priority will be given to you in Queensland. They made it very clear, considering Olympics is coming and infrastructure demand is there in Queensland. Okay, now the next one. Hi, I applied for 186 under labor agreement in Perth as aged care in July 2025. When to hear something. So if you have applied for 186 under labor agreement as aged carer are pretty quick of 186. I don't know why it's taking so long. July 2025. It's been already almost a year. Whereas we have seen grants as an aged care under industry specific labor agreement, we have seen grant within 6 months. Please talk to your migration consultant. Is labor agreement already approved or it was just lodged? There are two things, right? Sometimes, like, if it's already just lodged and you have on top lodged the nomination and visa, it can take time. And if it's like, if it's approved labor agreement, it can be quicker. So there are a few factors you need to keep in mind. Okay, the next one is how long Western Australia 190 takes to approve. So, are you talking about 190 grant, visa grant, or are you talking about the nomination? If you got a pre invite from Western Australia for 190, it's taking 8 to 12 weeks for the approval of the nomination. Whereas, if we talk about okay, if we talk about 190 grant time, it depends upon the occupation. It depends upon the whether, like, are you working in your nominated field? What all things are there? There are few things, but I'm not sure your question is related to nomination or it's related to visa grant. Okay. Now, the next one, how can I find sponsor for AIN? For AIN, if you want to find a sponsor, go to Home Affairs website and go to list of current labor agreement. If you go to current labor agreement list, what would happen? In that case, you will be able to find all the aged care where they have approval for the labor agreement. Start applying jobs with those, and you may, if you are lucky, you may get a response. But I would say go for far regional, very, very far regional, where people don't like to go. There is a possibility you can find a sponsor. Karan Verma is asking, hi madam, what is the scope of carpentry for 2027? For 2027, definitely scope is very good. And again, it depends upon the state. But as I said, yesterday's migration conference, regional migration conference, they made it very clear that until, like in Queensland, until 2032, carpentry will be in demand. Every other state, like South Australia, they said right now so much of infrastructure is going on, and they are also going to prioritize construction worker. Anti was the same. So in almost every state, construction will be in demand. Will offshore year 12 and diploma certificate suffice for dependent English requirement for 491? There are few things how you can satisfy functional English. It's not like you just say you have a qualification offshore and that would suffice. Whether that a qualification, the medium of instruction was English, how many years was that post secondary? There are few things. Please talk to your migration consultant about this. Guys, please try to understand this live session. It is mainly for general information. If you want to discuss anything like one to one, you can always book a migration consultation for case specific advice. I can only provide you general information. Don't substitute this migration live session just for your migration circumstances, like your individual circumstances, because for every individual, every profile is different and migration is very complex. When it comes to a case specific advice, it's complex. It's not like straightforward yes or no answer. Sorry, it's, I think weather was so bad overnight, and I'm having cold, cough, trying to catch my breath. Okay, now the next one. I lost my 491 as a chef in January 2025. When can I expect grant? January 2025. So around 2 years processing time is there right now. You know that for 491. It was earlier 29 months, like approximately 3 years. But right now it is 2 years. Silha is asking, I applied for 494 in January. How long is it taking for the grant? Right now, last month we got an email from department about 494 processing, and they very clearly mentioned that 494 for anybody who has lost their application in August, they are processing their application in last month. That was in April, so they were processing their application in April. Lovepreet Singh is asking 90 points 491 New South Wales ECT 2 years of experience. Lovepreet, they made it clear again, New South Wales, they said they will be prioritizing Okay, anybody from New South Wales, I just remember I need to update you on that. New South Wales representative, state representative, they mentioned yesterday 20 occupation will be off list from their occupation list. For New South Wales, they will be off, and 20 new occupation they are going to add. So not sure which 20 occupation. We have a like little bit idea what all occupation will be off list. You can always, but not ECT. Definitely ECT will be in demand in New South Wales. And Pathway 1, they made it very clear they will not be doing exactly how they did last time, open only for 4 to 6 hours and then they closed it. They are going to make very fair pathway 1, they are going to make it very clear stream. So that's a good news from New South Wales. And Lovepreet, as I mentioned, ECT will be in demand, so there is a hope you can get through pathway 1 if you're working in your nominated occupation. Okay. David is saying, "Hi, Neat. Hope you are well." Yes, David, I was in Brisbane yesterday and even day before yesterday. I am doing well. I got to know about your case as well when I was in Brisbane discussing your case with Navi. We will be in touch soon. Yep, David, and I hope you are doing well as well. Any nomination for WA community workers may. Okay, for May, right now, they haven't invited anybody for May. They still have quota left for WA, but no invitation round has happened so far. We are expecting an invitation round in May. No, don't know exactly when it's going to happen. It should be very soon. And then let's see if they, apart from construction, if they invite anyone or not. Right now, cannot comment on that. But yes, there will be an invitation round. Amir Melbourne is asking, do you know if there are changes coming to citizen approval criteria? Not yet. Like they didn't mention anything about these changes in yesterday's conference. Nothing about citizenship changes was there in yesterday's conference. Any truck drama available 4-year MC experience on TFN 7 bands? You need to find an employer in Dharma regions. If you are a truck driver with MC experience for last 4 years, I think start applying jobs. In Perth, there are many truck companies, those who got their Dharma approval, and they may hire you if your resume is like really, strong. Start applying for jobs in Dharma region, Northern Territory, very good Dharma in Northern Territory, very quick turnover as well. So I think like try applying for jobs. Okay, the next one. If I have 3 years experience, positive skills assessment, 6 bands, job in Pilbara, eligible for 186. What's your occupation? You didn't mention user something something. Like you said, 3 years occupation, 3 year experience, positive skills assessment. In which occupation? Then only I can tell you whether 186 direct entry is available or not. 186 direct entry is all about occupation list. Right now, the occupation list is CSOL, that is core skills occupation list. Guys, we may have to end our live session early because I'm not feeling well. I'm having sore throat, and we'll try to answer few, and then we will end this live session. Okay. Naveel, 80 points, 189 chances for motor mechanic. Which state, Naveel? We cannot say like chances till the time we know the state. Fiona, can companies say they're worth give 482 under age care, but in DHA, the company name is under Dharma WA. They may have two different labor agreements. One can be age care labor agreement. One can be Dharma, Western Australia labor agreement. And it's totally up to them, like which sponsorship they want to give you. So, guys, I won't be able to, tell you. It's all about the company's discretion. I won't be able to comment on that. David, but has something changed in our case or everything is normal? David, everything is normal in your case. Nothing has changed. It's all good. PB08 is saying if a person has completed 1 year on BVE, can they claim points on EOI or not? No, not at all. Bridging visa E, work experience, bridging visa C, work experience cannot be claimed for skill visas. You need to be very clear about it, like 190, 491, 189. You cannot claim that work experience at all. Like, no way. I'm in Victoria but plan to move Tasmania to get job and experience 6 months as an ECT. Is this okay? Yes, if you start working as an ECT in Tasmania, you meet their criteria for 6 months, should be fine. Better than Victoria, definitely. Okay. New South Wales, yeah, Nabil, New South Wales motor mechanic. They said they will prioritize again. New South Wales motor mechanics. They will be doing it. 186 TRT accountant Brisbane non-accredited applied March 2025. When can we get an outcome? Again mentioned. Chef is non-priority occupation for 186. Right now, the standard processing time is 15 months. They changed 2 days ago. So around 15 months is the standard processing time for 90% of their application. For 10% of the application can take longer. All right. Civil engineer is in the occupation list, but not in building and construction sector. Am I eligible? CJ, which state are you talking about? And Bhalu Dorji is asking carpenter 65 points, Queensland. Uh, yeah, carpenter 65 points, Queensland. I don't know what happened to her screen. Yeah, there is nothing. Okay, all right, guys, we have to wrap this up. I'm so sorry. We have to wrap it up. All good. Uh, we won't be able to